That has a passion for something you're passionate about. It creates a special bond, and to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible, and what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
Here's Gobert. No good. And Atlanta will come the other way. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Here's her 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Williams passes to Chang, and it's in there.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The Hawks shooting their fourth attempt at the free throw line right here.
Shooting for Atlanta, Gorgie James.
The free throw off from Jang. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for the jam. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Gay.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Atlanta with the ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Williams passes to Jang. It's Williams, high post. 6 to shoot. Atlanta needs to get on a shot here. And Gallinari throws it down.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now. That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Herter passes to Williams. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here's Oni. He's guarded by Williams. To the inside. Game. And he converts the layup.
Exactly the result you want from that trip up the court. Rudy Gay with a look from point-blank range.
Pass to Jang. Gallinari outside. Driving inside. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Oni. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Jazz have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for Utah,
and so he makes both from the line. The Hawks leading by 18. Williams passes to Jang. Here's Herter. Kicks it to Williams. Banked in off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 20.
Despite having a small frame, this is a big part of Lou Williams' game. Taking it up strong inside.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody, I'm Ernie. It was all John Collins in the first quarter. He had 10 points, 2 rebounds. Hey.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. John Collins has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
They've got Whiteside. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point. That's the group right now for Utah. Gallinari passes to Jang. Gallinari surveying the D. Got 3 off the mark. Jazz trail by 20. Moving it up. Right side trying to break free.
This is something Gay does wonderfully. An insane dunker who loves finishing strong at the rim.
Ingles against Williams. And there's the drive. And Whiteside sends it back. And he gets it back. The feed now to Jang. And Gallinari kicks to Reddish. They shoot again. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's his
Man, that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Honey. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Jang. The Hawks leading by 21. And here's Reddish. Jang the pass to Williams. Now Reddish. No points in the game yet for him. Jang. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Jazz. Passes it to Ingles. To the middle and stolen by Jang. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Gallinari running. Jang the pass to Herter. Outside Williams. Clock at 6. To the left side wing. And the wide open shot from Reddish. A three-pointer off the mark. And Gorgui Jang is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Good D by Gallinari. Has a good combination of size and instincts. Can guard various positions for you.
From deep Ingles. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Right side, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Williams scanning the floor. Lets it go with the 3. No good that time. The Jazz go the other way with it. Here's Ingles. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Big time scoring move. When Ingles surprises people with the drive, it creates opportunities to set up other guys in the future.
Outside Williams. 1:37 left in the third. And Jang kicks to Reddish. The fadeaway from deep Gallinari. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Jazz trail by 21. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Over the years, Rudy Gay has added a lot of bulk to his frame. You see it right there off contact.
And Williams, here we go. Pass to Reddish. Lets it go from deep. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. Gallinari with the steal. Jang against Gay. Jang the pass to Reddish. Here's Herter. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Rebounded by Clarkson.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Gay can't get it to go. The Hawks leading by 22. 23 seconds left in the third. Jang, no luck. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Jang finds Gallinari. The three. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
Terrific defense by Rudy. Doesn't overcommit.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Hawks lead by 19. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the court for Atlanta, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Outside Conley. Inside. Here's Gobert. Rebounded by the Hawks. Young outside. Offensive rebound.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Conley finds Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Young for three. And they'll get another chance. And it's put back up and in by Capella.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. And Utah, another three.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Young from outside. Again, Young missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
For three, Mitchell. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
Such a versatile player. Bogdanovich does a great job reading the floor and finding his teammates.
Conley against Young. O'Neal from long range. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Jazz. They trail by 18. And that one's good, Mitchell.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Young passes to Hunter. Puts up a three. Collins kicks to Young. There's the three. Hawks for the new shot clock.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Conley the pass to O'Neal. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Hawks.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Clint Capella.
He played with a lot of fire, a lot of heart, especially on the glass. He's one of those guys who act like every rebound is his, and many of them were tonight.
Lets the three fly. Conley's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Collins against Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. He feeds it to Capella. Gobert with the block.
What timing from Rudy. He is superb at measuring when to go after blocks.
And it's the Jazz's ball. It's an 18-point game. Mitchell looking it over. From the arc. Collins grabs the miss. Capella with it. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.
stuff there, Allie. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. Well, Doris, a great collection of guard talent on the floor here. Both these teams driven by their backcourt play.
Boy, B.A., a lot of pace, a lot of skill out there in the respective backcourts. This game probably will be won or lost based on the perimeter play. You see the elite athleticism of Donovan Mitchell. Boy, can he get off his feet in a hurry.
Ball against Conley. Right side, Paul. Pass to Crowder. 5 on the clock. There's the double with Bogdanovic. Here's Paul. First shot won't go.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
Boy, high percentage shot there by Donovan Mitchell. Gets close enough to the rim. Uses the touch he has. That's pretty.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Ball against Conley. And Paul gets it to go.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Conley to the middle. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Conley. Mitchell's got 6 points.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Paul passes to Booker. Bridges outside. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovic. Down low, Gobert. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
The Suns have gone 2 of 4 so far.
Boy, I give Rudy Gobert a lot of credit for how he responded after the early days of COVID. This guy was made a scapegoat, and he was the first player to test positive. This guy has come back stronger from adversity. You have to love that.
Ball against Conley. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. To the middle. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Here's Bridges. And that one hits the back iron. And Gobert wore it for that unfortunate joke with reporters. But lest we forget, he apologized and donated over $500,000 to COVID relief.
Well, incredible to take what was a tough moment in his career, have the maturity to talk to his teammates, try to heal any rift there, and it shows you what Rudy Gobert is all about.
O'Neal on the wing. And that one is hammered home.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
From deep. Rebounded by Chris Paul.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Booker, good.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Now here's Conley. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Booker against Mitchell. Back to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Gobert. And Ayton pulls it down.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy. Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Here's Gobert. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them.
Outside Booker, three-pointer. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Lobs it up. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's Utah. Now. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Jazz.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting defenders on their heels.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovic. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
Here's Crowder. Soft touch off the glass. Crowder's gotten his first points in this one.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Pass to Mitchell. Lets it go from the wing. Again, the miss by Mitchell. And it's Phoenix's ball. A 12-point game. Bridges finds Ayton. Back to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Here's O'Neal, and it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
And Booker, here we go, over Mitchell. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Mitchell from the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes. Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With this team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it, but you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
And so here's Phoenix. After the basket by Utah.
I think the handles of Jay Crowder may catch some people off guard. This guy's a capable ball handler when given space.
Outside Conley. Puts up a 3. Gobert. Nice persistence to tip it back in. Gobert's got 8 points.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Booker, pass to Bridges. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And that one's good from Conley.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
To the paint. Here's Crowder. Here's Ayton. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Three-pointer, O'Neal. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 13.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Timeout called. The Suns.
Boy, an all-star from his 3rd season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year.
A line change here for Utah. Some changes for Phoenix. 1 minute left in the second. Outside Payne. And Whiteside with a block. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. Ingles with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Inside. Here's Gay. And the layup falls.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Kaminsky outside. Pass to McGee. Shoots over Whiteside. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Here's Honey, defended by Payne. We've got 13 seconds left in the half. Oh, he picked him clean. To the inside. Stolen by Ingles. From deep three-point range. And so it's Utah in a good...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He had 14 points, 2 rebounds. Thanks for joining.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. Frank Kaminsky is out there with Johnson. And then it's Landry Shamet. Then there's Campaign. And it's McGee in at the center. And it's a completely new group for the Suns. And the middle aspect of the game, so important. Doris, can you give an example of the type of play that demonstrates a player processing at a high level?
Well, no question, B.A. On the defensive end of the floor, number one, do you have game plan discipline? Do you know your opponent's personnel? Can you force them to an area of the floor they're not comfortable or to his weak hand? On the offensive end, do you understand the angles necessary to set a great screen? Do you understand how to process a play as it's going and make quick decisions? So much goes into winning on both ends. Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful.
Now here's Clarkson. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Ingles passes to Whiteside. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Jazz lead by 13. Down low. Here's Crowder. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Crowder's got 6 points.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
Here's Honey. Fires the 3. And Booker pulls it down. Ball finds Ayton. Now here's Crowder. Back to Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Gay against Bridges. Pass to Aiden. Shot clock at 5. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
A line change here for Utah. Now here's Conley. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. The shot off that time. Good work defensively by Crowder.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Bogdanovich. Got a hand on it.
Well, Crowder known for his defense, and you love to see him get high for these rejections.
Phoenix is shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Booker, the pass to Crowder. Now Aiden. Inside. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
And how about the mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game. He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Boy, you think about a guy like Bojan Bogdanovic, who was taken with the 31st pick back in 2011. He did not come to the NBA for another 3 years. But since that point, boy, he has carved out an excellent career.
Here's Conley, following the score by Phoenix. Outside Mitchell to the paint. Shot to end the cold streak. And Bogdanovich with the lay-in. Bogdanovich has got 6.
Well, Donovan Mitchell excelling at taking what he sees in pick and roll.
And Boris, a fixture on the Croatian national team is Bogdanovich.
Yeah, his 2019 contract made him the highest paid Croatian athlete. And boy, does he earn his money. This guy competes every time down the floor. So well-rounded offensively.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Outside Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Lets it go from deep. No luck on that one. The Jazz go the other way with it.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Gobert, no good. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Booker, the pass to Paul. On the take. And here's Crowder from the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
I think it's obvious that Bogdanovich has worked on his ability to handle the basketball. Really good control there.
It's Booker on the wing. There's 25 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. It's good on the putback. Crowder's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Conley passes to Mitchell, shoots over Booker, and it's Mitchell. The miss. In transition, here they come. And it's off from 3-point range. From deep. That shot missing. And so it's Utah. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Really mucking it up. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Jordan Clarkson, Rudy Gay out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Joe Ingles, and it's Oni in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Pass to Gay. Whiteside against Kaminsky. The kick out to Gay. Ingles passes to Clarkson. Here's Whiteside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Shamet. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Ingles. The three. No good that time. And Phoenix the other way now. To the middle. Here's Shamet. The kick out to Johnson. Rebounded by Gay. Utah leading. Outside, Ingles. Gay inside. Working on McGee. Misses in close. Pass to Payne. Shoots over Ingles. The shot by Payne, no good.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And that's a foul. Called on Hassan Whiteside. That'll be a second foul of the game. Some changes for Phoenix. Paul with it. And it's Gobert picking him up to the inside. Here's Crowder. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Paul against Conley. Pass to Mitchell from outside the arc. And they'll get another chance. Conley against Crowder. The Jazz with another miss.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
In transition, here come the Jazz. Tipped. There's the three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 11. And it's in there.
Now, this is why you get the ball into Donovan Mitchell's hands as often as possible. 3-level scorer, ready on the catch. Beautiful.
Left side, Booker. Into the lane. Stolen by Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to, well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. He went after his players about their poor defense in the paint, saying, quote, "You're showing no fight down there. You're letting them get any shot they want, and they're feasting on us. Show some toughness and push back, guys."
Rebounded by the Jazz. Bogdanovich has got 4 rebounds now. From deep, Conley. They grab their own miss. It's deflected. Stolen by Conley.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Jazz.
The coaching staff has to be happy with the way they've limited their turnovers here.
Yeah, B.A., that's hashtag facts. Just tremendous patience and self-control.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Rudy Gobert.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Paul against Conley. Outside Paul. It's good from the top of the key.
Well, there's been a consistency to the perimeter game of Chris Paul. That jump shot as reliable as it gets.
From deep, Conley. Here's Gobert. And it's good for 2. And the Jazz lead by 13.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. That gives him a double-double.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
Jacks up a three. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. This one was a fun one to watch.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And you can see the gorgeous Now Atlanta starting five. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. And for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Paul passes to Booker. And these are two young teams, rare for youth to be served in this league. But, Grant, you didn't seem to have any trouble back in your day, partner.
Well, B.A., I played 4 years at Duke, so I came in right away ready to contribute. And that's right. I was fortunate enough to make the All-Star team in my rookie season, too. So I came in ready.
Shot clock at 6. Hunter. It's not going to go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. Outside Booker. Ball finds Booker. They get it back. Here's Ayton. Excellent D there from Collins.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
The kick out to Young. Inside. Pass to Hunter. Stolen by Bridges. Ayton against Collins. Bridges outside. For 3, Booker. Booker missing again.
Oh, my God, they can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
Here's Bogdanovich. Ayton with the defensive effort.
3 straight misses to begin this contest and already starting to look frustrated.
Paul can't get it to go.
Just brutal. 5 straight misses to begin the game. Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Counted from distance.
Superb vision and decision by Jake Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Now here's Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Drops in the layup for 2. Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Paul can't get it to go. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 4 to start. Outside Bogdanovich. Shoots over Booker. Bogdanovich finds Young. Back to Bogdanovich. Launches it. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
And it's Crowder missing. Atlanta has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Bogdanovich.
Two minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time. And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Now here's Hunter. Capella. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
An intimidator himself, Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
Paul passes to Booker. Young against Paul. Fires for three. And the Suns get it back.
Beautiful effort on that tip-in. High activity level is part and parcel of this game.
And here's Young. Outside Hunter. A minute 4 left in the first quarter. Oh, that's something else. Wow.
A fairly unassuming personality. Clint Capella enjoying the spotlight on that one.
And here's the fast break. Up ahead. And there's Hunter on the assist from Young.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Crowder, that's good.
Jay Crowder, not the biggest guy, but he's crafty in the painted area. Knows how to get his shot.
Outside Bogdanovich from deep three-point range. Wide open look. Kept alive.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Paul against Young. Left side Paul. Booker finds Paul. No good with the triple. Here's Young. Tips it, but no good. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Hawks on top, up by 3. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Capella. It's good.
Clint Capella.
Capella's got 8.
Great find by Trae Young, one of the more instinctive passers in this league. You know what? After finishing second in Rookie of the Year voting in 2019, Trae Young took it to another level during his sophomore campaign, increasing his scoring average more than 10 points per game. At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Capella with it. Hunter passes to Bogdanovich. Again, Atlanta. Steve Trae Young, named to the 2020 All-Star Game, the second youngest player in the NBA showcase.
BA, only Luka Doncic was younger. For that 1920 season, Trae finished, listen to this, in the top 5 in multiple categories. Points, assists, three-pointers made, free throws made. Trae Young has solidified himself as an elite offensive player.
Now here's Young. From 12 feet. That one a little long. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Booker with it. Picked up by Collins. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Booker, good.
A really nice play by Booker. I mean, he gives you size out of the backcourt and can finish with either hand.
Outside Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Collins. From deep. Paul against Young. Back to Collins. Deflected.
Jay Crowder didn't give up on the play. Tracking the ball, blocking the shot. His coach appreciates the hustle.
Paul against Young. And it's Paul off the drive. Here's Ayton. And it's all tied up. Ayton's got 6.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Out to the right wing. Collins passes to Capella. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. Down low. Here's Crowder, and Crowder with the jam.
And for Jay Crowder, nothing has been given to him. He fights and he competes.
1:41 left in the second period. Young, the pass to Capella. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint. And a slam dunk by Capella.
So many of the points Capella scores are out of the pick and roll.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Paul passes to Bridges. Here's Crowder. Collins defending. Outside Paul. Such a wide open look.
You know, the pick and roll play is his forte. Chris Paul knows exactly what he's doing.
55 seconds left to play in the half. Bogdanovich finds Young. Pass to Capella. With the putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. He has 6.
He's finally started to settle down here in the second quarter. Just needed to work up a sweat.
Collins against Paul. To the middle. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Hunter. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Collins with it. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Now here's Booker. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Here's Williams. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it's all tied in Phoenix. And we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. In the first period, their biggest lead was a slim 3. And that...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Well, you got to like what Clint Capella has done in this game.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
They've got Landry Shamet. Frank Kaminsky is out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Johnson, and it's Payne in at the point. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. Now here's Johnson. Here's Shamet. Second chance effort. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
That free throw no good.
at the line for your Suns.
And he sinks the second. And Smitty, you had pretty good size on the wing. When you were attacking mismatches, did you prefer to bully a smaller player or pick apart a bigger, slower defender?
You know, B.A., great question. I think both. I think when you have a mismatch, what you really want to do is draw a double team. So if you can use your size or your quickness, but also have the basketball IQ to know when the double team is coming and get off the basketball.
Here's Payne. Kaminsky, right side. Now here's Johnson. He's covered closely. Offensive rebound. Pass to Shaman. There's the drive. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
With that type of range and confidence, Landry Shaman's shooting is very important.
He does not get the second one.
He wanted to get his team the lead, and even though he didn't, he should feel good. At least he tied it up.
Here's Reddish. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here he goes. Here's Jang. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
The Suns trailing. Outside Payne. Inside. And the officials whistle a foul. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now here's Herter. Just 4 to shoot. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Finding makeable shots. Kevin Herter continuing to become more efficient as a scorer.
And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Now here's Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Smitty, you think of all the 6th Man of the Year awards Lou Williams has. He's the ultimate bench weapon.
You know, Lou embraced that role early on in his career. He saw the value of coming in, looking for shots with the second unit. He's made a career doing what he does best. Beautiful positioning, timing. Those are the things Gallinari relies upon at the defensive end.
Outside Herter. There's the drive. Jang. And that one is stuffed right through.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Here's Williams. Kaminsky pulls it in. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Payne. We've got 1:08 left in the third. From deep, Johnson connects from downtown. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Here's Reddish. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Now here's Williams with the drive. Great D that time from McGee.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
And now we've got an intentional foul. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Payne pass to McGee. Banked it in off the glass. And it's now only a 1-point Atlanta lead.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
Young against Kaminsky. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Collins. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's Capella. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Jam it into the lane. No good there.
Great stop by John, reading the situation and right on top of that shot.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Hawks on top. They're up by 1. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter started. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Hawks. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. Great open look there. Collins has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Hawks.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Another thing they've been able to do since the very beginning of this game is score points off turnovers, and lots of them.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Outside Young, back to Bogdanovich. From deep. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 3 assists in the game.
Such a skilled passer. Trae Young knows it's his role to share the ball with his guys.
Phoenix calls timeout.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He told his team, quote, "We can do this. This is why we put in the work. This is the moment the work pays off." He's coaching them up for a victory.
Now here's Young. And the Hawks with another 3. Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low. This is their plan in the second half, to try to use the three-point shot to shrink this deficit.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th now. To the inside. Stolen by Ayton. Poke loose. Capella, the pass to Collins. And there's the whistle. And I think that was a clear path foul there. Yep, the offense will get 1 shot at the line and retain possession. Free throw is good from Collins.
You know, he was considered to be just a piece of the puzzle when he was drafted. John Collins now a cornerstone for this franchise because he knows he makes a living at the line. He invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
And it's Crowder missing. The Hawks leading. Bogdanovich passes to Hunter. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
The Suns have gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. Outside Paul. This one for 3. No good on the shot. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Outside Young for 3. And it's Capella with the jam.
What separates Capella is his quick jumps around the rim. Tremendous athlete.
Young against Paul.
2 minutes.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 16-5 run. Now Young. Pass to Capella. 1:43 left in the 4th quarter. Clock at 6. Bogdanovich passes to Young. Fires it. Another one falls for Atlanta.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Crowder. Back to Paul. He takes it in. Lays it up and banks it in.
What an opportunity for Chris Paul to drive the basketball. He sees an opening and cuts inside.
Atlanta's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Young against Paul. Young, the pass to Capella. Crowder with a steal.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Hawks.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Clint Capella.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Now here's Paul. Bridges outside. Driving inside. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Young can't hit. Capella against Paul. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
When CP3 pulls up off the dribble, he's a high percentage shooter. He really looks in rhythm.
So this one belongs to the Hawks. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
To watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as B.J. Tucker play the 5.
Young with the ball. Outside, Bogdanovich. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
Conley against Young. Launches a 3. Here's Mitchell. That shot is off. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And we know Young is supremely confident from range and knocking down those 3 balls like it's no problem at all.
Young against Conley. Down low. Here's Mitchell. Lays it up off the glass.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Here's Young. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And that one is off. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Utah. 4-point game. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Driving to the basket, and it's blocked.
Did you guys just see that? Listen, Bogdanovich can guard, but shot blocking? Wow.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Bogdanovich, following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Young against Collins. Shot clock at 6. Here's Collins. Atlanta again missing.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
For 3, Mitchell. O'Neal passes to Gobert. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even.
Boy, what a nice job by Rudy Gobert. Thin frame, yes, but able to take the contact and still finish.
Young up top, covered by Conley. To the paint. Here's Capella. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
Now here's Conley. Bogdanovich left side. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Young looking around. To the inside. Capella kicks to Young. From past the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
What quickness from Young on that play. He gets the ball and gets to his release with great quickness.
Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Stolen by Collins. And here they come. Hunter finds Bogdanovich. There's 1:17 left in the first quarter. Hunter against Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. A 3-ball. Buries the long-range jumper. Bogdanovich has got 6 points.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Outside Conley. Down low. Here's Gobert. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Young against Conley. It's good from long range.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
Young against Conley. Outside Collins. Young outside. Back to Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one. Conley up top. Capella covering. Outside Conley. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. It's Atlanta. They finish off the first quarter with a 13-5 run. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
And what passing we've seen from this group already, too. They could put up a big number in the assist column by the end of this one.
And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. The Hawks leading by 6. Young outside, and it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Young outside. To the middle. Stolen by Michael Conley.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Atlanta's gone along perfectly from three-point range tonight. They've gone 5 for 5. Bogdanovich wide open and good as it just snugs right down through the net.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Bogdanovich dishes to Mitchell. Conley with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Capella. Young outside. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Young's got 8 points.
A sneaky scorer in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of.
Capella against Gobert. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Pocket 4. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebounded by the Hawks. Knocked away. Stolen by O'Neal. Just his first attempt. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovich. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And that's now 10 points for Bogdanovich. All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. The dish to Capella. On its way from Hunter for 2. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. The rebound by Young.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Good on the shot. 10 points for him.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Jazz passing it around. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Outside, Williams fires the three. Nailed from three-point land. Williams has got the lead up to 11 now for Atlanta.
This guy is such a quick decision maker. Lou Williams with the catch-and-shoot jumper.
You know, Doris, something that doesn't get talked about enough with Williams, he is a solid playmaker.
Right. I mean, the reputation is this guy is an elite scorer off the bench historically, but he does a great job setting up the guys around him on the second unit. Solid passer, gets an outstanding number of assists night after night.
Back to Gallinari. And they get it back. Reddish kicks to Williams. There's the feed to Jang. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Oni passes to Gay. And it goes down 2 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now Williams. He takes it in, and he gets it to go. Williams has got 5.
How about the handle of Lou Williams? So comfortable making moves off the dribble.
And Gorgie Jang is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Oni.
Well, Lou Williams challenges the shot. Boy,
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. Atlanta came ready to play. They jumped out to a 6-0 lead as they strung together some excellent possessions early. And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of act.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Utah, Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Joe Ingles, and it's Oni in at the 1.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Oni passes to Ingles. Pass to Oni. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Whiteside. The shot's good. Whiteside's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Williams against Whiteside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul.
Well, Lou Williams understands how to put defenders at a disadvantage. Gets himself to the free throw line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Here's Oni. Utah gets it back. Right side, no good. Williams passes to Jang. In the corner, Herder with it. Sinks the triple. Herder's got the lead up to 14 now for Atlanta.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Over in the corner, Williams. Back to Herder. Williams inside. In transition, here come the Jazz. And here we go. And there's Gay. That's good on the assist from Clarkson. Gay's got his second basket.
And really the strength of Gay is impressive. Easily bouncing off the defense while still finishing the shot.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-Star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much.
I'll tell you, Joe Ingles is proving that as a passer, he is a special player.
Passes to Chang. Molinari against Gay. Back to Chang. And stolen by Whiteside. And here again, the Jazz in transition. Up the court they go. Gay with it. Now guarded by Gallinari.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Gallinari with the rebound. The Hawks leading by 10. 1:49 left in the third quarter. Here's Chang. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And what a great addition to the second unit up in Salt Lake with the Utah Jazz doors. Jordan Clarkson has really fit right in.
Well, he's fit in between the lines, and as importantly, he is so beloved in the locker room. This guy gets along with everybody on the team, and their time bonding in the Orlando bubble, I think, really just allowed him to come out of his shell. Just a genuine guy, and we know chemistry matters.
The Hawks working the ball around. They get it again in the corner. Herder with it. Outside Williams. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Herder. Herder's got 6.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
To the paint. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession. So Utah ends up going with the new group. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Williams up on top. Covered by Conley. Inside. Stolen by Michael Conley. O'Neal up top. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Conley. From downtown. Drills it from outside.
Well, we normally see Mike Conley toe the line. That time he takes a step or two past it. Okay, Mike.
Conley against Williams. He kicks it to Gallinari. The pass to Chang. Here's Herder. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Herder's got 9 points now in just the second half. And so it's Atlanta looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Back right after. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the wings, Herder and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Gorgie Dang. And it's Williams at the point guard. So that's the Hawks 5. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. Gobert trying to get open. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Bogdanovich. Pass to Chang. Here's Herder. Here's Here's the three. That one's not going to go. Jazz trail by 11. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game. Young against Conley. And Bogdanovich kicks to Collins. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Hawks lead by 12.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Ball's knocked loose. Oh, and here we go with Collins. Nobody back. And finished off by Collins.
The play in transition from Collins is impressive. He gets down the court with such speed and then finishes it so strong.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And they recover it. There's O'Neal with the three. Hits it from three-point range. O'Neal's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Young against Conley. And Bogdanovich kicks to Collins. To the paint. And the dunk by Capella.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. To the inside. It's stolen by Capella. And they're on the break. And here's Bogdanovich for three. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Conley against Young. They double-team Conley. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Young passes to Capella. Gobert against Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Collins. Looking for Bogdanovich, and he gets it there. 6 on the shot clock, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You too.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And the Hawks with possession here. Just 3 to shoot. Takes the 3. The Hawks again can't hit.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Outside, Bogdanovich. In the corner, it's Hunter. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Collins passes it to Hunter. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Hunter's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Here's Gobert. Mitchell outside. There's the triple. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
This guy came into the league as a volume three-point shooter. Now Donovan Mitchell's percentages have greatly improved. He has put in a ton of work, and it's paying dividends.
Young against Conley. Capella kicks to Young. For the 3, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Conley against Young. Conley feeling it out. The tray. Collins grabs the miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
6 to shoot. He dishes it to Young. Fires the 3. The shot will not fall. And so the Hawks take the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.